So with this interview, I would like to introduce you to Magali, Delgado, and Frédéric Pignon. This was the first interview I made, so to be honest, I was a little bit stressed in the beginning, because that's the whole thing. Even with the program I would like to introduce, it's all about pushing the boundaries. So for me, because this was completely new, it gave me, even if it's an interview, I have to ask the question, so it's not even about me. But still, it was, I don't know, for some kind of reason, it really stressed me out. The first time when I asked him a question, the first two questions, I didn't even hear the response. I was so much in my mind thinking, oh, I cannot forget about the next question, that it was it was a good life lesson for me. Anyway, it was a beautiful interview, very nice conversation. If you haven't heard about Magali and Frédéric, then you really have to check them out. It feels like they really have found a really beautiful balance in between what they're doing in life and what they're doing with the horses. So I was just interested in how did they achieve this point? Was it through the horses? Was it a life lesson? So I was just really curious. So these are just the highlights. If you want to see the whole interview, then you just have to go to our Discovery page and sign up to the Discovery program. Enjoy the interview and see you guys there. Is there something you want to say say to the people that can help them to find their kind of purpose or goal, or like not really?
I think I think this is something I try to maybe work even more than before. It's for all the people who are very interested to work with the horse, they have to forget to be too focused on the horse and be more focused on themselves. It's what I was interested when you contacted me the last time, because you said it's maybe about horses, but not only. And it's maybe about the personal life. And I really think it's a way. Being with a horse is showing the way where everybody has to try to go. So the horse are giving us the direction, and as horse people, we are too focused on the horse every time, and we don't think of us enough.
People always try to copy something from someone else, because there are so many ways these days. He's saying like this, he's saying like this. But if you're just new, and even if you're more experienced, it's kind of difficult, because it's always a little bit the same basics, but still the approach is different. So who do you need to follow? Who's saying the good things? So I've learned that people just have to trust a little bit more, and I know it's a difficult one, but you need to trust more on their own instinct. And I think my opinion is, if you're gonna work with the horses, I think it's not a bad thing to make mistakes. You can make a mistake. I think the horses they will give you in a way. Let's say you can do it once, you can make the same mistake twice, not a problem. If you're gonna make the same mistake 3 times, I think then you have to be careful. Then you have to think, okay, maybe you have to do it on approach a little bit different. If you still don't listen, then of course you're gonna create some kind of strange. So I think the biggest problem for people these days, I think, is the lack of confidence. It is kind of difficult, because everybody, once again, and I think you also know in the horse industry, the horse world, people are sometimes kind of judgy. At least that's what I saw, and I don't think that's the whole goal. It's about just like everybody who starts with the horses often is with the same. The whole purpose is to enjoy. You want to be next to the horse. You want to spend time, and then often most people they doubt, so they listen to other people, and some others they listen on the competition and blah, blah, blah. And before they know it, it's done. Connection is gone.
No, but I think that's right, that the people, they have to believe a little bit more in themselves, on the way that if they do mistake, I think we all do mistake, but there is one point where the horse gives us the right direction, saying, no, I don't like this, maybe try this. And I have many horses on my life who they taught me exactly what direction I have to take. And just because I was open, I was trying to do my best and to please them, I took this direction, and on this direction, everything was fluid and easy. And they said, you see, I like this direction. And it's what I can advise to the people. It's what you said, it's believe in themselves, that's for sure, and just follow the direction the horse offer, or the door the horse open also. And sometimes be careful, because sometimes there is people around you, around the people who push you on the direction you don't like, and because they think it's the right direction, the people they do. But if you feel the horse doesn't agree, is not happy with that, don't do, and just work with your feeling, and you will be never wrong.
I think it's like a wish,
Maybe,
but if you
yes,
set a wish, it doesn't work.
No, that's right.
You can think about something,
Yeah.
So
but you
hard.
cannot expect
You have
it.
this
Yes.
on your mind.
If you
Yes.
expect it, it's done.
Exactly.
It's never gonna happen.
You never
Yes.
say,
Yeah.
I dream for. No, you have a wish on your mind and something you really would like to do. But we don't really speak about that. And then we know that it's going to rise. I have to find a good word to explain that she did a little mistake,
You
but that's
see.
okay, don't worry.
And you maintain
I
that I'm doing the mistake. So
No.
usually I
This
show
is just
him
for fun.
I show him the
No.
video. I see.
No.
Have you seen where you
I
are
know.
here?
I know. Sometimes I'm lost and I'm totally lost. But I try to.
Because Fred is an artist also, so the artists sometimes they
No,
Yeah,
it's
they
because when I'm
They have
with
an
my
excuse.
horses, I'm improvising if I need to, But when we are together,
when we are together, no
it's more
improvisation,
difficult.
because
No,
it's a pas de deux. So it
So
has
sometimes
to
I say, oh no, the music is, let's do this. And she said, no, it's not this, Fred, it's this. Okay, I understand. We had some people we were really admiring, and we were trying to listen from them. But the thing is, in the equestrian world, everybody give his point of view. So, and this is a problem with many people. Everybody said, oh, but this one told me this one told me that, this one told... No, don't listen nothing. Just follow yourself, follow your own direction. And if there is 2-3 people you really like, try to see what they can tell you. It's how we control our own energy, and the energy is the horse base their energy with yours. So it's all about that. But people, it's too early to speak about this really now, because people are not ready for energy. They don't know what it is. They can't see, they can't feel, they can't understand, because energy is nothing for people. They don't understand that energy, it's a lot for horses. It's all about this. And they see more your own energy than your body. Because everybody said, yeah, but it's body language, you don't understand. No, it's energy. It's another thing. And energy, this is the scoop. The scientists will understand energy in 15 years. This is what I believe. 50, maybe before 50 years. They start
15 or 50?
50. They start to work on this. There is many people, they start to understand that something happened with energy, the way you can read the energy, the way the energy they can hold the memory. It's all related, and how the brain can read this, can receive this, and the horse are very, very sensitive to this. So we will understand. But now I know that some person are ready for that, and some person are very well with this. But it's still a little bit too early for most of the people. Then after that, it's how you communicate. Like to say, on the ground, like now, what your horse telling you, not in your book, not in your writing, now, what it tells you, you have to know that. And this is what we have to learn. But this way to read here, now, right now, it's about body language, of course, but energy a lot. And you can have a lot of information about this, and you can change your horse just changing yourself.
But then we come to the same point, and then I think it's some kind of way of living, because once again, if you're going to wake up and you have to do something you don't like, it's already, kind of difficult. You have to do this, you have to do this, and it's always, for most people, it's against their will a little bit. So then if you have to come to the horses and you need to be in the moment and you have to calm down, it's a difficult
That's
one.
why I think it's a question of instilling this in your life, in your habits, and you have to know how to meditate. It's very easy. It's nothing difficult, but it's practicing every day. It's not just one time when I think. It's every day, in the morning, in the night, and in the day when you need a little meditation, like fast and easy, and you change yourself and you change your horse.